Hey there, it's Mark with Rocket Science. And in this video, I want to explain why it's important for contractors to have an updated website. So, a little bit of backstory. Rocket Science, we've been doing this for about 7 years. We only work with contractors to build websites, help them manage local SEO, and manage Google Ads. Those are the three things that we do. We've got a very big podcast with a ton of episodes and just a ton of monthly downloads. And we would love to have you on our podcast if you haven't been on there yet. But let me open up my computer here, open up my screen, and just show you a couple of things that I found. So taking a look at, these are user experience statistics. These are just what I found on the web with a quick search of why is it important to have an updated website. Now, most contractors we talk to, they have somewhere from a very low performing website to a mediocre website. And a lot of folks think that mediocre is okay, that sort of boring, that it's mostly good enough is adequate. However, our experience has been that if you have a top performing website, really like a sports car, Ferrari of a website, it's got the proper design, proper user experience, all of the conversion elements are in the right place, the site loads fast, that it will dramatically increase the way that your contractor business, building, construction, remodeling, roofing, flooring business is perceived in the marketplace. Now, a lot of businesses, a lot of contractors, they grow from referrals, but I can tell you this, your referrals are going to your website. A lot of folks think that that's not the case. I also talk to commercial contractors that say, oh, we don't, people don't go to our website. I can prove that that is absolutely not the case. Also, the people that go visit your website are probably doing it on their phone. Now, I hate that because I'm a website designer and we design on a desktop and we make it all beautiful. It's, everything is certainly all mobile friendly as well. But if you don't have those things taken care of, people are bouncing off your site and you are absolutely losing sales. And you're losing some of the most important sales. Those referrals, if they're not the hottest of referrals, if it's not your brother recommended you to, his next door neighbor, if it's more like a realtor referred you your business, and someone goes and they've got a few other referrals, which most people do, they go over to your website, they go over to your competitor's website. If they've got a better website, your competitor's who's getting called, who's quoting those people, who's getting hired, and you will never even know. So let's go over a few of these statistics. If a website takes more than 3 seconds to load, 40% of people will leave that site. It's absolutely the case. Okay, there's no question about that. Mobile users are 5 times more likely to abandon a task if the website isn't optimized for mobile. We see this all the time. A lot of contractor sites that we look at, they were built in the past. In fact, Google has started de-indexing sites that are not mobile optimized. So if you open your phone and you look online for your website and it's not, reorganizing itself for mobile, man, you're hosed. Okay, Google is going to literally stop indexing that site. 32% of customers would leave a brand if they loved after just one bad experience. 39% of people engaging with a website will stop engaging with a website when images won't load or the loading time is too slow. Let's see. If they have a bad experience, 13% of customers will tell at least 15 people about it. Yikes. 91% of unsatisfied customers don't complain about their bad experience. They simply leave without giving feedback. Look, you would never even know if folks don't like your stuff. They're not going to tell you. You don't tell other people when you go to their website and it sucks. Okay, you don't want that to be you. 88% of online consumers report that they are less likely to return to a site after a bad experience. Wondering about the return on investment of user experience design? Here's what to expect. Forrester Research reported that a well thought out frictionless user experience design could potentially raise conversions up to 400%. We've absolutely seen this. We see, we set up analytics for your site. We're going to track all of the visits to it. We see when people come back over and over again, or when people just come once. We see when people bounce, meaning they show up and they just kind of take a quick look at the site and they bounce back to Google. If that happens, that's called pogo sticking. They kind of pogo stick to your site and they pogo stick back to Google. If people are pogo sticking to your site, that's really, really bad. And it sends an immediate signal to Google that this company is not legit and it's going to push you down in the rankings. Every dollar, this is interesting, every dollar customers invest in user experience results in a return of $100. Okay, so I mean, $100, 100x return, where do you even get that? Where else are you going to get that anywhere in your life. Okay. Unfortunately, our websites are fairly low cost. So you can only spend so many of these 100 return dollars with us because we're pretty low cost actually to begin with. Staples increased their online revenue by 500% after its user experience focused site redesign. Okay, so these are reasons, and I mean, there's website after website after website of this that kind of aggregate research like this. We see this just a lot. I mean, this is very ubiquitous in the kind of industry that we're in. We know these statistics very well, and we're always kind of harping on them and beating customers up with it. Like, dude, you've got to get this redesigned. So we've made our website design as optimal as it can possibly be. And the cost, I mean, we bill monthly on this. It's not an upfront cost. It's not, $12,000, $15,000. If we were going to sell the site out upfront, we would bill about $15,000 on it. But instead of that, we bill monthly over years. And I mean, it's a month to month commitment. There's no commitment essentially. So there's really no risk. And in fact, we've got a money back guarantee. So if you try on your site for 3 months, it doesn't work for you, we're going to back up your old site and we'll put your old site back in place and we'll actually give you all your money back. Okay. So please get this handled, whether it's with us or someone else. I'm an ex-builder. I've built a lot of houses, done a lot of remodels and additions. I love the trades. I love small business. And man, it breaks my heart when I see companies that kind of blow off this really important thing. You need to get this handled. So if you want to talk about that, you can find our contacts easy, rocketscience.com. We would love to help. And please allow us to have a shot at telling you what's possible when you get this fixed. Okay, take care.